Here you go. Yeah, no worries. We're good. Welcome, 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 welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, get up and meet somebody. Just meet somebody that looks like you've never met them before. Tell me your name. You've been in here before, yeah. Maybe your hair's a little bigger. Yeah. How are you? Sean. Catherine. Oh, we've met, right? Yeah, we met out there. Yeah.
Is there any more out there?
Yeah, couple more coming in. We'll make it. We can compress them. So we'll have to compress a little bit to make some room. It's hot, man. You might take your shirt off. It'll be fine. Yeah. You know, right? You might be. Okay. No, you're staying. We got plenty of room. I know. Jen's getting me some marking. Child's pose. Child's pose. Pose of a child. Just look around. You'll find it. Yeah. So knees to the outside edges of your mat. Big toes to touch. And let's get this party started. So we have Team Red, White, and Blue in the house today. So if you guys don't know them, they are a veterans organization. And I'm going to read the back of the T-shirt right now. Enriching veterans' lives. There we go. So it's, maybe we'll talk about it afterwards a little bit, but joining activities with veterans and the civilian community. Is that right, guys? Yeah. So, if you're a veteran, jump on board. If you're a civilian and want to be of service and help out, do that as well. Carlos is assisting today, so you'll have an extra set of powerful hands on you. Yeah, Carlos does it good. So just start with breathing. Big inhales and big exhales. You can bring your knees to the outside edges of your mat. You create a little bit more space to drop into. And straight into the awareness of your breath. Just the sound of it, just the feel of it, and coming in and out of your body. It's something that we don't pay attention to. So if you're brand new to this, you're just going to go with the flow, look around, and it's going to get hot. You're going to be challenged, and you guys have all been there before. And this time we're just going to use our breath. Fight or flight comes up, and you're just going to breathe through it. Downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, press into the triads of your hand, so that space between your thumb and your pointer finger. And then rich in your breathing. So what does that mean? So really become a part of the breath coming in and out of your body. Really, really deep inhales and deep exhales. So the quality of breath that fills your chest cavity up and then empties it out. Press your thoracic spine in towards your chest and lean into your armpits. Walk your feet to your hands, ragdoll pose. So you're going to get heavy on your upper body. Kind of like touching your toes, but just hinging at the hips. And if this is something you don't do, your hamstrings are going to open up really slow, but the heat's going to help you get there. Drop your hands down to your mat. We're going to roll up nice and easy to extended mountain pose. Nice, smooth, and then look up to the ceiling. Press your feet down into the mat. Oh yeah, a little bit bigger stretch. Wake up, wake up, wake up. And hands to heart center. 3 ohms. So just the sound of Om, joining our voices all together as one. Inhale. Extended mountain pose. Reach up. Fold forward. Completely exhale out. Yeah, reach for the mat. Halfway lift to lengthen your spine. Low push-up or chaturanga. Upward facing, open up. Open your shoulders, engage your legs. So muscle to bone on your legs. Yeah, pause here for a moment. So this is what that's going to look like. Upward facing dog. And then down dog, empty out. This will be home base or back to base. So always an opportunity here to pull it back into center line. And to do that, yeah, drishti or focus. One laser beam focus in between your toes or to the back of the mat or the back wall. And then that generating your breath and your breathing. So deep, deep inhales, deep, deep exhales. And then foundation. Press into the mat. Put your pit of your belly in and up. So we start to breathe as community. We start to operate as community. Big inhale, fill up. Big exhale, empty out. Look forward, step or float your hands. Halfway lift, lengthen, and fold. Extended mountain pose, reach and rise. Look up, fold, empty out. Yeah, just like that. Halfway lift, low push up, upward facing dog. Press the ground away, open your shoulders, and down dog, empty out. Right, and back to base here. Back to pulling it back in, noticing your breath. So if your breath gets choppy, yeah, smooth it out. Yeah, let your head go. You look to the back of the room. There you go. Big breath in, fill up. Exhale, empty. Step or float forward, halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain pose, reach and rise. Look up. Fold, empty out. Lift halfway. Chaturanga, low push-up, upward facing dog. Press the ground away, open your shoulders. Down dog, empty out. So just slowly awakening your body, awakening your mind to the practice. And yeah, byproduct of that is you actually land in your body, which is a place we don't spend a lot of time. Inhale. Empty. Step or float to the front of your mat. Half lift. Fold. Extended mountain pose. Reach up. Fold. Exhale. Half lift. Chaturanga. Low push up. Upward facing dog. Engage your legs. Open up. Down dog. Empty out. Yeah, one breath at a time. Slowly landing in our bodies. And when it gets quiet, you know, the mind wants to start going off creating stories, but just open your ears to the sound of your breathing, and that'll create something else to listen to instead of the dialogue of that monkey mind that we all have. Inhale, fill up. Exhale. Step or float forward. Half lift, lengthen, and fold. Extended mountain pose, reach up, look up. Exhale, empty out. Lift halfway. Chaturanga. Up dog, yeah, big opening, and down dog, empty out. 5 breaths right here. Yeah, so we're taking the joints of our body through full rotation, like a full awakening of them and getting into the muscle tissue. 75-minute class. Exhale. Step or float forward, halfway lift, lengthen, and fold. Thunderbolt pose. So big toes to touch here, and we're going to generate a little heat in our bodies. So big toes to touch, heel toe your feet into center. Engage your leg muscles to bone, and then reach your fingertips straight up. And so feel your thoracic spine draw into the body. Nice work. And then drishti, side alignment, side picture, straight forward. There we go. And sit a little lower. Yeah, breathe it in and breathe it out. One more big inhale. Fold forward, empty out. Lift halfway. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Pull your belly in. Down dog, empty out. Right side warrior one. Step forward. Big breath in to reach the ceiling. Yeah, anchor. The bones of your feet press into the mat. And then going for like just a destination, doesn't mean you have to get there, but that your right thigh is level to the mat. So that drives your right foot a little, or right knee a little further forward. Yeah, there we go. So you might have to lengthen your pose. And just play with where you can go in this pose, and that'll turn up the heat, turn up the power of the pose. Press into the outside edge of your left foot. Nice work. Inhale, reach up higher as you sit lower. Chaturanga, hands to the mat. Upward facing dog. Pull your core in, open your shoulders. Down dog, empty out. Left side, warrior one. Step forward, press your foot into the mat and reach up. Yeah, both feet into the mat. There we go. Deep, deep breathing. Let's move your left foot a little further forward. Yeah, perfect. Big breath in, and then sink a little lower. Yeah, where's the destination? Or take a look at where you can go, leveling your left thigh. Again, breathe in. Sit a little lower. Yes, whoa. Last one, big inhale. Hands to the mat, chaturanga, flow. Yeah, flow like water. Find some fluid in your movement. All the way back to downward facing dog. And then first 3 pillars that we've been working with. Drishti or focus, breath or ujjayi in yoga, yeah. And then foundation. So you're pressing into your mat, you're breathing victoriously here. And you've got a laser beam focus that is keeping you at the task at hand, which is just staying present and moving and breathing. So we're going to start to flow a little bit. So one breath, one move. Big inhale. Big exhale. Look forward, step or float to the front of the mat. Half lift. Fold. Thunderbolt pose, one breath. Sit low, reach up. Fold, exhale. Lift halfway. Chaturanga. Upward facing, pull your core in. Down dog, empty out. Right side, warrior one, big step forward. Reach up. Hands to the mat. Exhale all the way out. So yeah, exhale, exhale, exhale. Up dog and down dog. Left side, warrior one. Step forward, reach up. As you exhale, hands to the mat and flow through. And then we'll meet up in down dog. Cool. So it doesn't have to match up with the person next to you. You know, your breathing might not quite be there yet, but think about your breath moving your body and keeping those big inhales and big exhales. Inhale. Empty out. Step or float forward. Halfway lift. Lengthen. Fold. Thunderbolt pose. All together. Sit down. Reach up. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale all together. Lift halfway. Chaturanga. Upward facing, engage your legs. Downward facing, empty out. Right side, warrior one. Big breath in, reach up. As you exhale, hands to the mat and flow. Now keep your breath flowing all the way back. Left side, go for it. Big step, big breath in, reach up. Hands to the mat and flow through. Big inhale. Big exhale. Press down into the mat, spread your fingers and breathe here. And notice your breathing. So if you've gotten choppy, come back to that smooth, like rhythmic breathing. Inhale. Empty. Look forward, float. Halfway lift, lengthen, and fold. Thunderbolt pose. Yeah, pull in, pull in, pull in, pull in. Fold, exhale. Lift halfway. Chaturanga. Use your breath. Yeah, all the way back to down dog. Inhaling and exhaling. Right side, big step forward, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat and flow through. Your breath is what's going to keep you here. And then left side, go for it. Reach up, stay in your body, stay in the practice. Hands to the mat, flow. And then big toes to touch behind you. Right heel backing up. So three-legged dog. Creating some space, some length with your right foot. Bend your right knee. Start to peel open your right hip. Keep your shoulders level. So it usually means bringing your left armpit up to the ceiling or dropping your right. Flip dog here. Yeah, all the way over if you hit the range. And even more, full wheel. So that means your right hand comes down to the mat. So full expression here. Are you pinching Carlos's butt? Yeah, I know. Lift your hips up even higher. Yeah, big opening. Shoulder blades into the body. One more big breath in. Reach. High push up. Side plank on the right side. Press your right hand into the mat. Reach your left arm straight up. And look up. So your eyes are going to drive the body. And then left foot off of your right. That's a place to go. Right? You don't have to go there, but that's on the map. So if you need to turn it up, full expression here. Moving out from center line and core into something bigger. High push up. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, open up. And down dog, empty out. Left side, three-leg dog. So left heel backing up just to create length to start. A really powerful left leg. Bend your left knee. Start to peel open. And then go for it. Flip dog or full wheel. If you have full wheel, you must do full wheel. Reach for the front of the room with your, what is that? Your left hand. Yeah, create a little length. Create something to reach for. And stay with your breathing. Big inhales. And big exhales. 2 breaths. You got this. Inhale. Exhale. High plank, come on over. Side plank on the left. Press your left hand into the mat and reach your right arm straight up. So the action of pressing down gives you this rebounding lift. Yeah, that's a concept, but go for it. Yeah, go with it. If you believe it, it will come true. Reach your right foot off of your left. Activate your feet. Look up, look up, look up. Drishti, drishti, drishti. High up. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Open up, engage your legs. Down dog, empty out. Right side crescent lunge. Press into the bones of your feet and lift your left heel over your left toes. So there's some powerful action in your left leg that's grounding you into the mat. And then to turn up the volume, yeah, sink a little lower. So left heel is up. Yeah, on this one, yeah. So warrior 3, we can, or crescent warrior, we can call this. Sounds a little bit more powerful. Yeah. Hands to heart center, big inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep your hands to prayer in a straight line from elbow to elbow. Feel the inhales lengthen your spine, and the exhales create space for a deeper twist. Reach your right arm up if you've got space. Oh, I just knocked you over. Deep, deep breathing. They keep the breath smooth, and that'll keep the mind calm. Warrior 2, nice smooth open up. Press down into your feet. Engage leg muscles to the bone. And then let's turn this volume up here. So sinking a little deeper. Your right foot a little further forward. Yeah. If it hurts, that means it's good for you. Shh. Don't tell anybody I said that, especially my wife. She's outside. Side angle, come on down. I love it that there's so many veterans in the room, and we've all kind of been through this same process. And we get in this idea that nothing good can come without a hell of a lot of pain, right? And it kind of, there's such a big world between yoga and military, but actually there's so much that's the same as well. Sit a little lower, breathe in. As you exhale, press your feet deeper into the mat. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, chaturanga, flow through. So all the way back to down dog on your own breathing. Let your breath move your body. And then empty out. Press into the mat. Left side, crescent lunge. Big step forward. Let your breath lift you to the ceiling, or your fingertips at least. And what kind of power can you create in this pose? Let's go a little deeper on this side. So we're going to play with Sthira Sukha, which is engaging your lower body, opening your upper body. So as you engage your legs even stronger, like open your shoulders, cactus your arms. Yeah, and from there, if you engage your legs even more, a back bend might come in. So how far back can you look? How far back you go? Engage, 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 look back. Yeah, just see what comes up with engaging your lower body. And then hands to heart center. Keep your left thigh low, yeah. And then twist left. Pull muscle to bone on your legs. You stay sthira. Open up your arms, reach your left arm up. Yeah, create a little bit more freedom here. Warrior 2, big breath, open up. Oops, sorry. Press into your feet. And keep your left knee tracked over your left foot. So that'll it'll keep your knee safe. This one here. Yeah, just straight down. If you cavitate in towards your knee or your big toe, your knee is misaligned, and that could cause problems down the line. And then drive your left knee a little further forward. Where can we go? Like, where's the edge of your practice this morning? And it's going to be different tomorrow, or it was yesterday. Side angle, come down. Reach your right hip towards the entry and tuck your left hip underneath. So this practice is meant to like really help you find your edge. So coming down to child's pose or down dog is like, it's really encouraged. It makes me know I'm doing my job for one. And Yeah, it's there so when you're on your feet and in the practice, you're 100%. Find a bind here, your right hand behind you, a half bind or a full bind. Committing to be up to something in your practice, committing to be up to something bigger than yourself. Big breath in, pull into center line and core. Exhale, hands to the mat and flow through. All the way back to down dog. And then take a big breath in on down at dog. Exhale out. Big breath in, fill up. Exhale, empty. Look forward, step or float to your hands. Halfway lift. Fold. Thunderbolt pose. Like the idea of being up to something bigger than like your surroundings or yourself is great. Again, we have the military in the room this morning, and it's really the perfect example of like selfless service. Anybody that's served knows that that's exactly why they're doing what they're doing, is because they're up to something bigger than their self. They're in it for the people around them. They're in it for the greater cause. Like the day-to-day stuff is bullshit. Just like this pose is bullshit. Hands to heart center, breathe in, twist to the right. Yeah, but you're up to something. Like acknowledging all of you guys for coming in this morning. Could have been a nice walk down by the water. But you're up to creating change or transformation in the practice. Or maybe you just came in for the sweat. That's good too. Open your arms, reach your right arm up. Left arm down. Yeah, stay twisted. You got it. Side crows there. Go for it. Thunderbolt pose. Big breath in. Sit low. Reach up. And fold forward, empty out. Fingers to toes pose. Heel toe your feet out to hips distance. Reach down, grab hold. And drop your head, unclutch. Like notice the body where it's gripping. Thunderbolt pose. So back into it, heel toe your feet together. This time sit a little lower. Bring the front of your pelvis up towards your belly button. That'll set your pelvis. Hands to heart center, breathe in. Twist left. So getting your hips down further will get your knees to be in line. So if your right knee's sneaking out in front of you, just sit a little lower. The two legs become one. Knees into center line. Open up, reach your left arm up, right arm down. Side crow, if you go there, go there. Big breath in, lengthen. Big exhale, twist. Thunderbolt. Sit even lower. Who knows when you're going to come into this pose again, right? Sit a little lower, activate your fingertips. Fold forward, exhale. Palms to toes pose. Palms of your hands underneath the soles of your feet. Yeah, so hip distance again with your feet. Gives you a little space so you don't fall over. And again, let go of your head. Notice what you're holding up and how you're clutching. And for me, it's like my determination to be in control. When I grip things. So it could be my teeth that I'm clenching. Could be holding my head up. Crow pose, hands to the front of your mat, or deep yogi squat. So you pick it. For me, deep yogi squat is harder. So crow pose works. So if you've got crow, go for it. Spread your hands wide. Fingertips or toes, or get into that idea. Your knees on the upper back of your upper arms. Core pulls in. You keep the breath moving for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick back and flow through all the way back to downward facing dog using your breath. So big inhales, And big exhales. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale out through your nose. Yeah, as community. Inhale, fill up. Exhale. Last one, big inhale. Empty out. Look forward, step or float to your hands. Halfway lift to lengthen your spine. And then fold. Extended mountain pose, reach and rise. Look up. Eagle right side. Wrap it up. Right arm under, right leg over. So binding the body, wringing out the body. Bring in that feeling of foundation through your standing leg. So softness in your knees too, if not bent. But they should be. So grip in and out. Shoulders to the back of the room, so you're straight up and down. Extend mountain pose. Breathe in, reach up. Eagle left side. Left arm under, left leg over. Again, neutralize your pelvis. So front pelvis up towards your belly button. Pit of your belly in towards your spine. Extended mountain pose. Reach up. Right side eagle. Right arm under, right leg over. So created a little bit more space this time out. To this back row yet. How are you guys doing back here? Carlos is taking good care of you. Squeeze in a little tighter and work the hips. So hips should be parallel with the front wall. Yeah. So usually left hip goes forward, right hip goes back. Extended mountain pose. Reach up. Big breath in. Left side eagle. Left arm under, left leg over. So compression into center line core. Pulling into center line core. Like wringing the body out. Like conceptually and then really. Right, as the heat builds. That cleansing, purifying heat gets to sweat. Releases toxins. Extended mountain pose. Reach big in. Standing leg raise on the right side. So yeah, right toe if you have the range or the edge of your right foot. If you don't, the right knee works, so you can grab your right knee. If you have your right toe, kick out forward. And then open up to the right. There's going to be a foot that you can grab onto to help out. Yeah, be in, work together. Our teacher, Baron, he always says, yeah, no one's going to come to rescue you. You're here on your own. But at the same time, we're all in it together. Lengthen your spine. Reach the crown of your head straight up to the ceiling. Yeah, drishti over to the entry door. Right foot back to center. Press through the center of your right heel. Reach both hands straight up into the air. You lengthen your leg. So try to get your leg parallel to the deck. Yeah, lift it up, lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. And airplane pose. Nice. So smooth rotation into or transition into airplane. Up dog in your upper body and then level your hips. So there's an inner rotation of your right thigh bone. It's going to bring the right hip down. Half moon. So left hand down to a block or the mat. Your right arm straight up. Found one block out here. Chapasana if you have it. If you know it, go for it. So a deeper opening. There's a block. Help you get a little distance. Stack your right hip over your left. Yeah, full expression. More expansion in the nose. Breathe in. Full exhale out. Extended mountain pose. Big breath in. Reach up. Standing leg raise on the left side. So same options. Left toe, left foot, left knee. And then as you open, you're going to find a foot on your right side. You're going to hold on to them. They're going to hold, somebody's going to hold onto your foot unless you're at the very end. You're out of luck over here, you guys. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Drishti to your right and lengthen your body. And so balancing, you need to bring all the first three pillars in strong. So foundation, drishti, bandhas, or foundation and breath. Sorry. So really stay with it. Left foot back to center, both arms straight up. Press the center of your left heel to the room, and then elevate your left leg parallel. A little higher, so level to the deck. Airplane pose. Press your thoracic spine in and lift your shoulders straight up to the ceiling. Half moon. Stack your left hip over your right and really press your left heel to the back of the room. Elevate your left leg up even higher so it's level. Chapasana if you have it. Lift, active feet. There we go. And drishti straight up to the ceiling. Yeah, as you go here. 2 more breaths. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last one, big inhale. And fold forward, exhale. Extended mountain pose. Reach and rise. Look up. Dancer on the right side. So reach back, grab your right foot. Extend your left hand straight up. Right, going into working out on our edges here, like full body expression in this one pose, finding your edge, and like literally it's encouraged to follow. That's where you're going. Like there's no way you're gonna find the edge until you you go off the other side. Yeah, open up, kick your right foot up higher, activate your toes on your right foot. Dancer left side, find a smooth transition and going there. Yeah, reach back, press down, pull your core in, and then body express out. Level your hips. Yeah, right there. Nice. Dancer right side, nice smooth transition. Watch your drishti, watch your foundation, and notice your breathing. Gotcha. Oh God. Ready, set. Bring your right knee into center line. That'll drop your right hip. Nice. Dancer left side. Yeah, where are you at in your practice, in your poses, in your body? Mountain pose. Hands by your side, feet on the ground, open your shoulders. Take a big breath in. Exhale, empty out. Tree pose, right side. Right sole of your foot above or below your left knee. So you're going to start to find some grounding in our body, the back part of this part of this sequence. So yeah, finding strength in your lower body and grounding down into the mat. And then at the same time, opening your shoulders. So reach up. Yeah, drishti with balance. Pulling up and in, so belly button into spine. Yeah, where can you go? You go up and back. Can you open up? Can you take the courage to know that you're going to fall out on the other side of your comfort zone? Mountain pose, hands by your side. Tree pose, left side. Press your right foot into the mat. So press into the mound of your big toe, and then press into the center of your heel. Just find something to open up in your upper body. Yeah, go back, go up. Where does it get messy? Why do you avoid that? And mountain pose, hands by the side. Big breath in. Big exhale out. Inhale, extended mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Lift halfway. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, open the body, look up. Down dog, empty out. Right side, warrior one. Reach up. On an exhale, open up, warrior two. Triangle on the right side. Straighten your right leg with your feet. So the bones of your feet press down into your mat. Engage the muscles in your legs. Set your pelvis and then reach forward or reach up. Lower body grounding down is going to, again, create an opening in your upper body. So a back bend might work for you here. Yeah, just try. It might come up. Engage, engage, engage your lower body. So even from your feet, press into the mat even harder. Press down, come up to standing. Side facing wide leg forward fold, hands on your hips. Inhale, look up, open your shoulders. Exhale, fold forward, empty out. Watch out, it's a little cozy. So if you have inversion, yeah, go up. If you roll over, that's okay. You're just going to hit a butt. And notice if you're gripping or holding on here as well, drop your head. Unclench your jaw if that's going on. Come up halfway and pause. And then inhale, come up the rest of the way, all the way up, and Namaste, front-facing forward fold. So right foot points forward. Your left foot's going to step up far enough that your hips are parallel with the front wall. And then press your heels down. Bind your arms. Inhale, lengthen, and fold. That's your hips. Yeah, perfect. I know, sometimes the hamstrings have never actually felt like this, right? It's not just me. I'm feeling good about that. And I practice almost every day, so yeah. Twisted triangle. Bring your left hand down to the block or the mat and reach your right arm straight up. So deep twist here. Use your breath to get you further along in the pose. So big inhale to lengthen, big exhales to twist. Inhale, pull in to center line and core. Exhale, chaturanga. All the way back to downward facing dog. Get there with your breath. Lead with your breath. Hey, Siri. Left side, warrior one. Step forward, reach up. Open up, warrior two. Exhale. Triangle on your left side. Straighten your left leg. Yeah, feet, legs, pelvis, then upper body reaches. Engage your legs. Keep them really rock solid. But soften the knees. So still that Sthira Sukha, or that balanced action, is in play. And then there's a back bend there if you can engage strong enough. Engage, engage, engage the lower body. And press down, come up to standing. Nice work. Side facing wide-legged forward fold. Hands interlock behind your body. This time it's going to open your shoulders a little deeper. And as you exhale, fold forward, knuckles towards the mural or towards the butt in front of you. That's going to happen. It's okay. It's not too weird. The deeper exhales create a little bit more space. Drop your hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Pause. Inhale all the way up. I know I should have brought you right up. You had butts in your head. And then namaste, front facing forward fold on this side. So left foot forward. And again, your right foot's coming up so your hips are parallel with the front wall. Then bind your arms and fold at your hips. Go for it. Shoulders reach towards the ceiling and your thoracic spine draws in. Yeah, maybe this foot just up a touch. Oops. Sorry, it's tackle yoga. Twisted triangle. Keep lengthening, keep twisting, keep in the action of it all. Yeah. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, chaturanga, all the way back. You know where you're going, just let your breath get you there. High push. And pause here, soften your elbows. Add on a little bit of heat. Keep your lips sealed, just breathe through your nose. And then nice and easy, come down to your bellies. And we're going to work as a team again here. So arms out to a T. You're going to touch somebody. Creepy, right? It's funny because, right, the military guys, it's all right. They're used to like working next to each other and sweating on people. It's the rest of the world, we're afraid. Don't even like to do eye contact out there in the world. So hold on to an arm. Everybody elevate, come up, lift up. Yeah, help them up. Or I always say push them down if it's too easy for them. If they're just looking way too elevated, bring them back down to our level. Press down, lift up even higher, engage your legs. Yeah, one more big breath in, expand, reach, and nice and easy, come down. Fingers interlocked behind you. So, yeah, we won't have to touch anybody this way, right? Compress your legs. Engage your legs first and then come up. Yeah, open your shoulders, reach up, look up. Yeah, really active feet, strong legs. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lift up higher. 1 last breath. Yeah, push out. Lift up and come on down. Nice work. Big breath in. Big exhale out. Floor bow. So bend your knees, reach back, and lift up. Yeah, this is the big one, right? Press your thighs into your mat and open your shoulders. Again, that Sthira Sukha. Where are you activating? Where are you opening? Come up higher, bigger breathing. A little bit higher, bigger breathing. Lift up. And nice and easy, come down. 1 more back bend like that. So go for it. Reach back, floor bow. Engage your legs. That's protecting your lower back. Engage, engage, engage. Lift up, open up. Open your shoulders. The back line is really happy back there. I don't know what it is. They look all bright and cheery. Open up higher. 1 more last big breath in. Reach up, expand, and come on down. It's only because I can't see the faces of the first and second row, I think. There you are. Cool. Windshield wiper your feet back and forth. Release your lower back. Any tension or action going on there? Yeah, right. And then lay your legs out. Upward facing dog. And then downward facing dog. Come on back. And take a big, giant breath in, like the biggest breath in yet. Big exhale to empty. look forward, step walk or flow through to your seat and come into bridge pose. So still working on igniting the spine. Right, the fountain of youth is your spine. You get old quick if you don't work your spine. So press down, lift your hips straight up. People with spinal injuries or issues with their back, right? You feel old like really quick. So press down, lift up higher. We're not healing anything here, but we might work on strengthening. Lift up a little higher, generate a deeper form of breathing. Because we got a big hill to climb. Marines, you guys remember Mount Mother? You remember that hill in MCRD? Yeah. Mount Mother? There was a more colorful name for it. Lift up even higher, so we're going to find a mountain here to climb. Lift up a little higher. And nice and easy, come down. Take a big breath in to fill up. Big exhale to empty. Wheel pose, the big one. Hands by the side of your head. Press down to lift up. And then straight to drifty foundation and breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. Tuck your chin, come down. And then recover with one breath. Fill up. Exhale, empty. Wheel pose, number 2. Press down, lift up. A big opening for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wheel pose, number 3. Press down, lift up. So the destination is that mountain, that Mount Mother. Yeah. Lift up even higher. 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come down. Breathe in. Exhale out. Wheel pose number 4. Press down, lift up, and you do what you can do, and you're pushing your body and your mind, really. Your body can do it. It's the damn mind that gets in the way. 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come down. Inhale. Exhale. Wheel pose number 5. Press down, lift up, open up for 5. It's only 5. 4. It's only 4. 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come down. Big breath in. We do 6 wheels in Baptiste Yoga. Usually we only teach 60-minute classes, so there's never room for the last wheel. But we have 75 minutes in this one. Ready? 6 wheel. This is one that makes shit happen. Yeah, it does. Press down, lift up, reach your hips to the sky. Like find out what you're capable in a pose. So 5, 4, yeah, scream out. 3, yeah, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come down. Amazing. Butterfly pose. Soles of your feet together, knees out. Supta Baddha Konasana is another word for it. Go there. Yeah, so if you were working hard, you can feel things happening in your body that you created. It's your heart pumping. And the other is your lungs providing your whole body oxygen and breathing. Like so few opportunities to feel. Like feel how you're breathing and your blood moving through your body. For me, the only time it actually happens in the world is like right now in this class, right? Like this. Or times where things have been really stressful, like the walls pushing in, and things get so quiet in myself that I can actually hear my pulse in my ears, feel my heart rate. And that's usually not a good thing. It's usually a fight or flight situation I'm in. Dead bug pose. Grab the outside edges of your feet. Pull down into your hips. Yeah. That's what that feels like. So work your hips. Pull down into your hips a little bit deeper. and feet straight up to the ceiling. So strong, straight legs, hands to prayer, and you're going to pulse up towards your toes. So go for it. Pulse up. Yeah, go ahead. Pulse, shoulders off the mat. Right, simple action of stabilizing your core. Middle of your body, that your whole body moves around. It connects the upper and lower body. A little more vigor. Come up a little faster, a little stronger. More vigor, yes. And then right foot drops down. You're going to pulse to your left foot. Go for it. Now you want to have the other side of your abs working a little harder. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Switch legs. Yeah, go for it. Pulse, pulse, lift. Straddle. Oh, you might get somebody's sweaty foot. And go in between. So pulse in between or towards the front of the room. Yeah, shoulders off the mat. Carlos isn't even making it hard for you. Usually he'll I don't know, push your shoulders down with your foot. Abdominal twist, hands behind your head. Oh, the home stretch. Still climbing the mountain, but yeah, go for it. Abdominal twists. Stay in the flow. The flow will kind of soothe that soreness out. That's a lie. Total lie. You almost bought it, though. You figure if I break you down enough, then you'll listen to anything. This is good for you. You'll all have six-pack abs at the end of this class if you don't already have them. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze in. Yeah, roll into a ball. And rock and roll up to Navasana, high boat. Because your lower abs felt like they were not in the game. So that's open shoulders. Kick your feet straight up. Strong, straight legs. And rock and roll Vinyasa all the way back to down dog. Half pigeon on the right side. Yeah, you get close. Keep your feet activated. Keep a block under your hip here. Put this under your hip. Put this under your hip. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. And then if that one goes back, yeah, that's a start. You start where you start, in this pose. And the great thing about that is that there's so much to go into. When you're on the other side of a pose that you know very well, like the opportunity for growth isn't there. I mean, you step it up in this pose, you can grab your left foot, pull it in towards you, go a little deeper, but it gets out of the actual action of this pose is to open up and open your hips. So we keep all this junk in our hips, right? It's the storage place for stress and trauma. So you with open hips, I say this all the time, you just have more places to keep your baggage. So to get into your hips and to open, for me, I always have to let something up. I have to give something up to get there. And in my body, it lands in where I'm contracting. This pose is literally, you're supposed to feel the gravity come in, like your body sink into gravity. And I'll notice I'm clutching and I'm holding on, so I'm not able to open up. And it happens off of my mat as well. So things and places I don't want to open up or be, even work with people. I charge, right? Like a bad habit. And so I clinch and I clutch and I don't allow people in. And it prevents me from working well with people. So it's something I'm working on. But in this pose, I find the same thing. And I'll literally notice when I'm in this pose and all of a sudden I just drop to the mat 6 inches because I released and I finally let go of something in my body. And then it creates this great opportunity to just completely open up. So stay in the pose. And stay with the sound of your breathing. So extend your exhales. And where can you open up? Where can you sink deeper into your mat? And notice what you're doing off the mat. Where are you refusing to be open or cooperate? That's another word for it. Where is your non-cooperation getting in the way for your own, maybe self-growth? For me, it's it's usually like an argument that I don't want to give up. Like I want to win the argument. Downward facing dog. And then half pigeon on the left side. And be intentional on how you set the physical foundation of the pose and the general form of the pose up, because you know where you're going on this side. Yeah, so use a block if you need to. Like set yourself up for success, and you have a couple extra tools this time, so yeah, release or unclutch where you can unclutch. And let the body open up. Let's put a block under your hip here. That'll help you a little. Yeah, and that might even you out a little bit more. Double pigeon, so bring your right foot around. So you're going to stack your shins like logs. And yeah, that could be a concept in your body. It might not happen that way. So stack your right ankle over your left knee so that, and your right knee might be pointing straight up at the ceiling. Yeah, so you got open hips this way. So this ankle comes over here. Yeah, so it's a deeper, and then press into your sit bones. If you have the range to fold forward, go there. And then switch shins. I'm going to stay on the talk of our veteran community for a while, and I love how we take care of each other, and it's something that the rest of the communities should really look at. And there's one story, I talked to a friend of mine who puts on a race called Run Ranger Run. You guys know about that? No? So it's I said, well, how did it get started? And he said, well, a friend of ours, I forget his name, came back from deployment, came home to his wife divorcing him, no place to live, and no money in his pocket. And he called this nonprofit, asked him, hey, I'm going to go home. I don't have any transportation, and I really just need to run. So I'm going to run 250 miles home. I just need a little money for food and maybe a hotel or a camping spot. And this nonprofit, the Gallant Few, hooked him up, took care of him, had to help him on the run. He did it, and since now they do run to support veterans coming back that are running into, not a perfect situation. And there's stories like that throughout the veteran community like everywhere. And it's just a testament to what's possible. Roll onto your back. We're going to come into, actually straighten your right leg. So straight leg forward fold. We'll go forward. And then nice and easy fold forward. Yeah, grab your foot if that's in range. If your foot's like easily to reach, a block in front of it. Yeah, right foot first. And in the veteran support these days, you know, the nonprofit sector is always doing so much better work than the government sector. And it's just the fact of like what it takes the VA's wheels to move. It's just a big machine. It's amazing it moves anyway. Switch feet, left foot out. And reverse tabletop. So now go back, bend your knees, put your hands down onto the mat, open your shoulders, look to the back of the room, get drishti to the back. Ooh, it got cold quick. I want you guys to chill down. Fish pose. Hands underneath your hips, open your shoulders. Yeah, strengthen your legs straight forward. And shoulder stand. So roll. So options for shoulder stand are waterfall. So you can just put a block underneath your hips and feet straight up. Or headstand, handstand is optional, but do that from the back of your mat. So if you roll forward, you'll roll forward. Yeah, here, put this block under your hips. Yep, and then if you can bring your feet up. Yeah, in a way that it's comfortable. So yeah, lifting your feet over your head, and it triggers your body into relaxation. Plow pose, if you have range and you're in shoulder stand. Keep your drishti straight up. No peeking in this pose. Your neck is really vulnerable. And deaf man's pose from plow. And nice and easy, using your arms as brakes, everyone will all roll down back onto our mat, flat. Then bring your right knee into your body. Give it a good squeeze, and then twist towards the door. Shoulder blades stay flat. One last ringing out, like clearing out, trying to get the body empty so you can carry on with your day. Release your right side, pull your left side in. Good squeeze. And twist. Ring out, twist out, and create space for more good stuff. It may turn up to be bad stuff later, but at least you can invite it in. You've got space. Savasana. Yeah, just open up right here. Like 5 more minutes to do nothing. Like really take an opportunity to like feel what you feel, like from the skin in. Yeah, just be in your space right here. Letting go of your breath. And stretch out. Like a first morning stretch or awakening. You might touch somebody's feet. And bring your knees into your body, roll over onto your side. And keeping your eyes closed, come up to a seat. And hands to heart center. Just acknowledge all of you for coming here this morning and joining our community. And that's how we grow community. Either it's our veteran community or our youth community or anything else, is going through the fire together, sweating together, and being challenged. So we'll seal our practice with 3 ohms. Deep inhale. Thumbs to forehead center, press in. Namaste. Woo, nice work, yogis. Thank you, Carlos, for all your support and help. And thank you, Team Red, White, and Blue, for coming in and, just bringing your energy to the group. Yeah, do you have a couple minutes? You can tell us what a better example than I gave.
A great example, Team RWB is a veteran service organization. We're in just about every major city with over 130,000 members nationwide. It's veterans and civilians.
See, it's good.